Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle. Welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. On the visitor's sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His guys looking to become the rare but not unheard of wild card team that makes it all the way to the Super Bowl. On the other side, the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys fired up, the #1 seed, trying to see this thing through and get to the Super Bowl.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Lumen Field. And a decent return there. Could get this up just shy of the 30. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Playoff football always brings a different level of energy, Mike, and now here you are on the road, NFC Championship game. You understand this home crowd. They are going to...
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Leonard Williams. What a start. A sack on the first play of this NFC Championship game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold from USC. He's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
These are the type of games, Mike, where you can become a legend, not only for your franchise, but to the entire city. His play throughout the year has helped them get to the point where the NFC Championship is taking place in their stadium. If he's able to continue to play at that high level over these next 4 quarters.
Kenneth Walker inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here's James. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. A look there at Kyle Shanahan, his 49ers heading back onto the field. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Zerline's kick, up and good. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. Darnold. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. To throw is Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. Still on his feet. Cooper Huff. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
Now the point after drop from Myers. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. His 1st catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down. Play action now. Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Good work there to get this back close to a 1st down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They'll try to run with Robinson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now Purdy. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
Throwing, Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Complete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They run with Walker. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. 1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now Walker. He's got another first down and more. 20, 15, and he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return is Ricky Pearsall, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense getting set to get back to work. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry, and they'll start it here on 1st down. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's caught by McCaffrey. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
3rd down. Purdy. Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. On comes Thomas Morstead as he'll punt it away for the second time. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. They'll run here with Walker. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Mikael Williams, the first-round pick, is there for the stop. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Seattle.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, Walker. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. That's Mikael Williams in on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Got it with Smith-Njigba. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Walker. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down by Mikael Williams. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 20.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Smith-Njigba left side. He's got it. First brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Darnold to throw. Looking Smith-Njigba's way again, and again a catch. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
That's another Seahawks 1st down.
Here's Walker. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book to see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Meyer, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks tack on 1 more to their lead.
49ers 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Niners take over.
A look there at Kyle Shanahan. His 49ers heading back onto the field. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one complete to Brian Robinson.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump. He's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, San Francisco.
From the shotgun. Oh, they're got him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And
he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
That's a heck of a run right there. I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back. And you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks stretch things out even further.
49ers 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The 49ers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
49er first down. It's a gain of 10.
Now Purdy.
Down 49ers.
Short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Seahawks 21.
Throwing again is Purdy. And he will get into the end zone. San Francisco. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Get my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Look in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith-Njigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's to the rookie, the 5th rounder, Torrey Horton. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw again is Darnold. Got a man, that's Barner, the tight end. Now Seattle use the final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
The Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Darnold to throw again. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold again. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet you there's two different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
We'll go play action with Darnold. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the third. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit.
49ers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy. But if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Darnold now to throw. Taken in right side by Barner. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's blocked down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. He'll locate Cup. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down. He'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Sam Darnold, touchdown Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks add on to their already sizable lead.
To kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Niners take
Here's
over
the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll begin with first and 10. Give it to the first option. That's the fullback. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 1. On the handoff, McCaffrey. Down the sideline, past the 45. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Here comes the jet sweep. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3. He's got his tight end, Kittle. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Niners first down.
The 49er first down.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It is second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Off the play fake. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. far. But fortunately, one of his teammates able to get on it, and the Niners retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
A 38-yard attempt.
1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Here's Purdy. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he will get into the end zone. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least they'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Zerline's kick, up and good. And the 49ers cut into the lead a little bit. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Now return, coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That is caught downfield by Cup. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Nick Martin on the coverage.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. It's complete. He's got Cup. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Cooper, touchdown, Seattle. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will add one more onto their big lead.
24. To kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Niners take over first and 10.
The Niners offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Purdy quickly to Ayuk. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
13 yards.
They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 6. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Purdy. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
Get set, get set. Up, 18, up. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
He's got room at the 30. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Cooper Kupp heading back onto the field. And with the season winding down, he continues to put up the big numbers. Let's take a look at some of the leading candidates to take home the award for Offensive Player of the Year. Darnold now on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete tackles.
So that come down.
Mike McDonald, not a huge fan of that last call, and he will throw the challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge, not a successful one, not enough evidence to overturn it. It'll stay an incomplete pass. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get it back on offense for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, it's Darnold. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Darnold is completed to Cup. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Here's Darnold again. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for third and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on second down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
It'll be Smith-Njigba bringing it in. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
28 yards.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Bernardo Green on the coverage.
On play action, here's Darnold. Outright Smith-Njigba has it. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is third and 10. Taken in right side by Barner. And he will score! A.J. Barner. Touchdown Seahawks. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Myers now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
49ers 31. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete, but El Marker comes flying in late behind the line of scrimmage. Might we get a roughing the passer call here? We'll get this to Ayuk on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a... And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. 3rd and 9. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Open man, left side. He's got it. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a first down. A run here with McCaffrey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oak. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.